I'm Darren Paul. I'm a well engineering team lead at Shell, and I'm the ICoTA Junior Chair this year.
I'm George Waugh. I work for BP, and I am the chair of ICoTA for 2019-20. Right, I think the conference has been excellent. I think the quality of the presentations has been fantastic, possibly the best I've seen, and that was borne out by the number of abstracts we got to filter through, and it seems to me the filtering process has been really effective, because I don't think there were any remotely bad presentations in the last 2 days. I think there's a lot of moving parts of the conference now, with the digital posters, operators stand, and all the multiple companies we have on the perimeter and in the main hall. We have a new premises. I think it's worked really well. There seems to be more space. It seems a bit more relaxed. So I think it's worked out really well, actually. What do you think, Dan?
I think it's been fantastic. I think there's a 25% increase in footfall. The buzz about the place has really stepped up again from last year. Like you say, it's the first time we've been here. You wouldn't know it. We've settled in really well. Yeah. The conference, the hall, everything looks fantastic. The team's done a fantastic job of getting it all pulled together, and really happy with it. I'm not sure how we're going to match our achievements next year, but we'll do our best.
It's definitely not my achievement, because there's a whole committee organising the conference, and they're all working quite hard at it, getting everything organised. As a chair, you're kind of pulled in different directions, because actually as a technical person you want to sit in most of the presentations. However, you also feel you want to get round the exhibition, so you need to juggle that. Then people are asking you to be filmed, interviewed, photographed, cake eating, the whole thing. We had a cake this year. I don't know if you've got that in the picture, and I took a large slice and ate it yesterday for the cameras. So yeah, there's a lot of things to do, but to be honest, it's really enjoyable. I don't think there's anything to worry about, because like I say, you have that committee behind you doing all the hard work and preparing for the conference, and Mearns and Gill, of course, too.
Yeah, Mearns and Gill certainly do a fantastic job supporting us in all of this. I think one of the main things I've taken from going around is that every exhibitor I've spoken to has been really, really complimentary about the amount of footfall they've had, about the type of people that they've come through. Can't not mention the operator pavilion where we're stood at. It's been, as operators, we've both been on the pavilion, supporting it, looking after it. Had loads of different service companies coming up, speaking to us, discussing it, and a good chance for us operators as well to get a good conversation about our challenges, the things that we see in the short and long term that are going to make our lives difficult, and how the industry can help us with that. So for me, that's been really good. Speaking to some other operators, I know they found a lot of new interesting technologies that they plan to take into their business. So really a win-win for everybody involved with the operator pavilion, and I think for the conference as a whole.
Yeah, I think the ICoTA conference is back with a bang after a little slump in the industry, but I think it's back on the agenda and catching people's attention. We had the Press and Journal Energy Voice article as well. I think we might do that again. It's a good advertising for the conference. Gets our logo and name widened, and it's just the same old effort that we need to put in to get the operators into the exhibition and the conference, especially younger engineers who we still could do with more participating, actually, because I'm not particularly young. Well, I'm not particularly old either.